good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. Few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Turkey. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Okay, interesting. Kaveci. Messi. Oh, good spread. Goes in for the header! Goal! Argentina! The breakthrough strike!
Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Argentina make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Güler. Yilmaz. And Güler. Oh, strongly challenged there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. McAllister. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Oh, it's come loose! Argentina have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, it's one thing planning it, Peter, but another executing it, and this is proving to be a rather fine execution.
Demiral. Yilmaz. Muldur. Out to the right. Played back in. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
What a throw in. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Kukçu. And Demiral. Played towards the other side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. McAllister. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. To McAllister. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yilmaz. Muldur. This is Kavetsi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Garnacho. Martinez. Garnacho. Swings. Oh, shooting chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Petzela. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Delivers the ball. And that should be the keeper's. That could spell trouble. Martinez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Opts for safety. Garnacho. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Yildiz. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. They've managed to get it away. Forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. And the ball's a good one here. Messi plays it short. Oh, it's played into the area. Clears it out of harm's way. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Argentina having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. Hit into the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Demiral. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Yilmaz. Buldu. Yilmaz. Oh, that's nice. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Got a shot away! No, he's missed it.
Turkey really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
De Paul to McAllister. Messi. Montiel, who does have an assist to his name. to McAllister. Team still separated by the game's only goal. De Paul. And it's Paredes. Picked out, and the finish! That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Paredes. Garnacho. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
El Mali. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Paul has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Cavezzi. Yildiz! It's in! Turkey are back in business.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
And here's Messi! Oh, that is very close.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Yilmaz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's through here, and the flag has stayed down. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kupchu. Goulet, spread out to the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's gone for a throw-in. And he's gone looking for safety. De Paul.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Takfeci. El Mali. He is just caressing the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Romero, up towards the front line. He can get that clear. That's a throw. Oh no circumventing this opponent.
Argentina showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Kavetsi. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Over to the left. Aimed in toward... Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
De Paul.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Yilmaz. Now who's going to be first to this? Yildiz! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yildiz has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong. And he's clever in being able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. De Paul. Now Romero. Gently done. The pass has gone astray. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.